Most people don't realize this, but the moment you stop reacting, you become dangerous in a way they can't understand. Not loud, not aggressive, not dominant in the way people expect, but controlled, unreadable, untouchable. And that unsettles people more than anger ever could, because anger they can work with. Anger gives them access to you. It gives them leverage. But silence, calm, no reaction at all, that takes their power away completely. And the truth is, most people are not prepared for someone they cannot influence. So when you stop reacting, everything around you starts to shift. Relationships feel different. Conversations feel different. Even the way people look at you begins to change. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why that happens, and why mastering this one skill quietly puts you ahead of 95% of people without saying a word. There's an old Stoic idea, echoed by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, that says you always have power over your mind, not outside events. Simple on the surface. But in reality, almost no one lives like this. Most people are constantly reacting. Reacting to messages, reacting to tone, reacting to disrespect, reacting to being ignored. Their mood is controlled by whatever happens around them. And because of that, they are easy to read, easy to predict, and easy to manipulate. If someone knows what will trigger you, they know how to control you. It's that simple. And this is where most people lose without even realizing they're playing a game. Think about it. Someone says something slightly disrespectful, and instantly you feel the need to respond, to defend yourself, to prove something. But in that moment, you've already given away your position. You've shown that they can reach you, that they can pull something out of you on command. And once someone knows that, they don't need strength to deal with you. They just need the right button. That's why emotional reactions, especially immediate ones, are not a sign of strength. They are a sign of exposure. And the Stoics understood this deeply. They trained themselves not to become emotionless, but to become unshaken. There's a difference, a massive one. Now here's where it gets interesting. The moment you stop reacting the way people expect, they don't feel comfortable anymore. People are used to patterns. They say something, you respond. They provoke, you react. That rhythm gives them a sense of control. But when you break that pattern, when you pause, when you stay composed, when you choose silence instead of impulse, it creates uncertainty. And uncertainty makes people uneasy. Suddenly, they can't read you. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know if they've affected you or not. And that lack of clarity removes their control over the situation. And this is where weak people reveal themselves. Because when someone can't get a reaction from you, they often escalate. They push harder. They become louder, more dramatic, more emotional. Why? Because they're trying to force access. They're trying to pull you back into a space where they feel comfortable, a space where they can influence you. But if you stay grounded, if you stay still, if you refuse to play that game, they eventually exhaust themselves. And in that moment, without saying anything, you've established something powerful. You've shown that your state cannot be controlled externally. If you're getting value from this so far, take a second to like the video and drop a comment with the word control below. I want to see how many people are starting to understand this shift. Now let's go deeper, because this isn't just about other people. This is about what happens inside you. When you stop reacting impulsively, you create space. Space between what happens and how you respond. And in that space is clarity. Most bad decisions come from emotional reactions: anger, frustration, insecurity, the need to prove something. But when you remove that immediate reaction, you start to see things for what they really are. You stop taking things personally that were never personal. You stop wasting energy on things that don't deserve your attention. And your decisions become sharper, calmer, more intentional. There's another Stoic principle that comes into play here, and it's one most people overlook. It's the idea that external events are neutral. It's not what happens that disturbs you, it's your judgment about it. So when someone disrespects you, the event itself is just words. The disturbance comes from the meaning you attach to it. But if you control that meaning, if you decide not to internalize it, not to react to it, the situation loses its power over you instantly. And that's not weakness. That's mastery. Around this point in your journey, something else starts to happen. People begin to respect you differently. Not always openly, not always in a way you can point to, but subtly, consistently. Because calmness under pressure signals strength. It tells people you are not easily shaken. And whether they admit it or not, people respect what they cannot control. They may not like it. It may frustrate them. But they recognize it. And over time, that recognition builds a kind of quiet authority around you. Now, I need to be honest with you, because this is where most people get it wrong. They think not reacting means suppressing everything, bottling emotions, pretending not to care. That's not what this is. That leads to pressure, resentment, and eventually explosion. Real control is not suppression. It's awareness. It's feeling the emotion, recognizing it, and choosing not to let it dictate your behavior. That's a completely different level of discipline, and it takes practice. Halfway through this video, if this message is hitting you, subscribe and join this growing community of people who are done being controlled by their emotions and ready to think differently. You're not here by accident. Back to the point. The hardest part of this shift is that, at first, it feels unnatural. You'll feel like you're letting things slide, like you're losing, like you should say something, do something, react. And that discomfort will tempt you to go back to old patterns. But what you're actually experiencing is withdrawal from a habit of impulsive reaction. And like any habit, it takes time to break. But if you stay with it, something powerful happens. You stop needing validation. You stop needing to win every interaction. You stop feeling pulled into every conflict, and your energy becomes focused instead of scattered. You start choosing where your attention goes instead of giving it away automatically. And that alone will change your life more than most people realize. There's also a quiet confidence that comes with this. Not loud, not performative, but solid. Because when you know that nothing external can force a reaction out of you, you stop fearing situations. You stop fearing people. You become steady. And that steadiness is rare. In a world where everyone is reacting to everything, the person who remains composed stands out without trying. So the next time someone tries to provoke you, test you, or pull you into something unnecessary, pause. Don't rush to respond. Don't rush to prove anything. Just observe. Let the moment pass through you without grabbing onto it. And watch what happens. Watch how quickly the dynamic shifts. Watch how the energy changes. Watch how their power disappears the moment you stop feeding it. if you've ever been in a situation where staying calm completely changed the outcome, drop a comment and share it. I read every single one, and it helps more people than you think. At the end of the day, this isn't about becoming cold or distant. It's about becoming sovereign, owning your internal world so completely that nothing external can shake it unless you allow it. That's the real meaning behind not reacting. It's not absence. It's control. It's awareness. It's strength in its purest form. Because the truth is, anyone can react. That's easy. That's instinct. But to remain calm when tested, to stay grounded when provoked, to choose your response instead of being dragged into one, that's rare. And in that rarity, there is power. So remember this: when you stop reacting, people don't lose interest. They lose access. And once that access is gone, you are no longer someone they can control. You become someone they have to respect, whether they want to or not.